It's been 8 years. 8 years since we first laid eyes on the GAME-O-HOLIC. He's reviewed games beyond anyone's comprehension. Within the past year, he has had his ups, but also had his downs. Last year was the year of mystery. This year is the year of just not giving a fuck anymore.
I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, I've done plenty of shit. I've done plenty of garbage. There's enough of it on this fucking wall. We need something controversial this year. We need something that just draws problems to this channel. Hey, Hulk, you there?
What you need, brother?
I need you to make an appearance on my channel today.
Is this about the Netflix thing?
Netflix? No. Listen, relax. You already fucked that up, brother.
You know the Hulkster likes to work alone. Him and his pythons. Oh, I said pythons again, and I'm not allowed to, brother.
Are you talking about your dick again? What did I tell you about that? Lucky this isn't a three-way conversation. Anyway, guys, run the new intro. Hello, this is Jacques the Dog, and welcome to the GAME-O-HOLIC'S show. We as in yes, this is a great show, and today we are going to talk to some of these motherfuckers that are going to appear in the Royal Rumble. Let's get to the superstars and see. Oh, fuck you, John. You're a bitch. Let's see what they have to say today, huh? Though I know it's finally been years that you've been too busy sticking your finger up your ass and calling old MacDonald, the Cobra's here to tell you that he is declaring himself for the Royal Rumble. And he doesn't give a damn who the hell he's got to throw over the top rope. He doesn't give a fuck if it's Vanilla Biscotti, if it's Cy Retro, if it's Cy Retro's grandma, if it's Cy Retro's Uncle Jimmy Jack fucking jerk-off cousin, fucking Phil Cy Retro. It doesn't matter. Because all that's going to happen is I'm going to throw 29 of you other fucking GAME-O-HOLIC fucking gaming mooks over the top rope, and I'm going to show you why they call me the European Champion. Criminy Jim here, y'all, and I know y'all haven't seen me since that WCW Thunder. Who cares about that business? It went out of business, cause nothing can compare to me throwing 29 other content creators over that top rope, because there's only one thing that the good old Criminy Jim likes to do, and he likes to beat you. That's right, he likes to beat you. He's gonna beat you off. With his good old puckaroni, his good old doodle snoogin', his good old meat log, his good old scissor whistle, his good old log of meat, his good old Smoky Mountain, and his good old dick cheese. That's right, because it goes down your face like you're in Green Bay. Have a nice day. We are the Unserious Mario Brothers. I'm Mario.
I'm Luigi.
And we're gonna throw 29 other men over the top rope. Don't forget, he's the tall one.
That's right.
Wahoo!
Wahoo!
Haha. Oh fuck, wrong show. I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. But this okay. Cause me, Tommy Wiseau, I throw 29 men over Royal Rumble rope. The Battle Royal. Who are these people? I've had enough of this world!
Ah, arrogance. Well. it looks like the grandest stage of them all is finally been set. You know, the showcase of the immortals. And guess who's the star of this glittering affair? Me, of course. You see, when it comes to WrestleMania, it's a place for champions and for icons and for the greatest to step into that ring and prove that they are the absolute best. However, there may be 29 men fighting for a title that they'll never even be able to hold. Because you see, in that ring, there's only one man who exudes perfection, and that man is me. Now, they do say that the odds are stacked against me, that 29 men would somehow and some way overcome this model's unmatched charisma and my undeniable beauty. Now prepare to be dazzled, gentlemen. The model's coming to claim what's rightfully his.
Who the fuck are these people?
Oh. Late again. Anyway, welcome to the GAME-O-HOLIC'S show. I'm your co-host for the evening. And today we're going to be reviewing a really fun game from the makers of... Oh, there he is. Thank God. About to keep this bullshit going out of, like, you know...
You know, I'm just glad to fucking see you back here again. But what I'm more glad to see is there's an actual fan of the fucking show!
Yay!
How's it going, guys? Happy New Year. It's 2025. It's the end of fucking January because we don't know how to count on this fucking channel. But it's been a wild ride. 2024 was full of surprises. Well, not as many fucking surprises as there's gonna be this year. This don't help anymore! Anyway, today we are going to talk about a fucking game that has been haunting the arcades for the last 29 years. This was one of the original games that would come out for the PlayStation. But before we get there, we're going to talk about what made everything great in the world of professional wrestling. That's how we started here on this fucking channel. Tough enough. It's all power and it's all for show. Yeah, the dark ages of my life. Just like your sister. The dark ages of when she bangs the mailman. Anyway, today we are going to talk about WrestleMania, the arcade game. Released by Acclaim, and also co-partnered...
Wait. The Acclaim? So Max Caster made this game?
No! The people who acclaimed my balls! It's like LJN for Turok's mom!
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, it was released by Acclaim and our buddies over at Midway. That's right, the same motherfuckers that brought us Mortal Kombat. Anyway, let's pop this piece of shit in. This one in particular. Today, we are getting the arcade-style game we've always wanted to play. On an arcade-style control, the SNES Quick Shot. It's not saying much. It's like the shit I took yesterday is better than the shit I took today. Go fuck yourself. So the game starts off at the selection screen where you get to choose from only 6. That's right, this version only has 6 superstars to choose from. Bret the Hitman Hart, Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, Razor Ramon, Doink the Clown, and Lex Luger. So, in this game, you have your choice of fighting for the Intercontinental Championship or the World Wrestling Federation Championship. You know, the first thing I want to address, the elephant in the room. That's right, tell your mom to go home. And that's the fact that fucking Bam Bam Bigelow and Yokozuna are completely missing from this version. Are you fucking kidding me? You couldn't fit them onto the game? I know Yoko's fat ass might not have fit onto the fucking game physically, but you seriously couldn't put 2 more fucking guys into this game? Earthbound is 25 times longer than this game! So the game kind of plays like, again, like Mortal Kombat. So you do your front X, your back Y, your forward down B, and it does all these special moves, like The Undertaker will do the choke slam or the tombstone pile driver. You do forward X and Bret Hart will put you into the sharpshooter. And Shawn Michaels, if you hold the Y button and press forward, you know what happens? He does a back suplex. Are you fucking kidding me? This cocksucker doesn't even have the super kick in the fucking game? You gotta be fucking kidding me. This game was released at a time where the World Wrestling Federation was at its lowest. They were performing Monday Night Raws in high school gyms where 12 people and your grandmother was fucking going to these events. You gotta be kidding me! But at this friggin' time, this was a time where WWE was at its lowest, and they need... What the hell is that? What the hell is that music coming from?
Oh yeah, bitches!
Oh, no.
It's your boy is back! Woo! What's up, my brothers? Woo!
Are you just swinging, or are you swinging it around like a helicopter again this time?
He said it.
Swinging it like a helicopter all the time!
Well, since you got nothing better to do, why don't you just have a seat and watch us play this game during the era when you were, I don't know, fell out of a plane or something. But, I mean, the best thing that I could probably say about the SNES version of WrestleMania the arcade game is the fact that it probably had the best music. I mean, don't get me wrong, the fact that it was missing 2 superstars really sucked ass. But everything was more or less balanced in the game. The announcing, everything. The Genesis version, while given the fact that it had Yokozuna and Bam Bam Bigelow, it is just god dreadful. Let's pop this in real quick. Woo! Let's pop this game in. This might be a good time to mention that WrestleMania the arcade game did come out on the 32X. Nobody gives a fuck. The fact that you have to press A and B together to do a strong hit, B and C together to do a strong grapple. This game is not meant for you to play on a 3-button goddamn controller. That's a given fact. But everything suffers in this game. The announcing, the transitions. This game looks like it was put into a blender, stuck up your ass, and sent to the fucking supermarket to get milk. And then your father just disappears and nobody ever sees him again. Because he went out to go get that milk and just, he met another family. So what are you gonna fucking do about it?
Hey, that's fucked up.
That's right. WrestleMania the arcade game on the Sega Genesis is the fucking father who left for milk and never came back. I failed to mention that in the WWF Championship mode, you will always be fighting 2 superstars. 2 superstars in the beginning, so you're already starting off in a fucking handicap match. Not to mention, you talking about your dick and swinging like a helicopter, you're handicapped enough with your 3rd leg. But not to mention the fact that the game just progressively gets worse in Championship mode. Where, when you get to a certain point, now you have to fight 3 wrestlers. After you fight 3 wrestlers, it becomes the ultimate battle royal. You are on 1 life bar, fighting multiple superstars. Every superstar that is in the game, and you have to win at the end. Doesn't matter which difficulty you set it at. It's almost damn near impossible. That's why I absolutely fucking hate the Sega Genesis version. But if I ever have to pick up a version of this game, and I don't feel like lugging a 2,000-pound arcade cabinet into my house, I'm gonna pick up the PlayStation version. Or the Sega Saturn, which I don't own, but the PlayStation version. Let's pop this one in. Woo! Now there's really nothing more to cover here in the PlayStation version that I haven't said in the rest of the review. And that's the fact that the music is so close to the arcade, so close to television. Yeah, the loading screens might be a pain in the ass, but the game just plays so smooth, it sounds so good, it looks absolutely amazing. Now imagine, you took every single one of those aspects I just said, all those great aspects, all those great things, you roll them up into a ball, you cover them up, you hold them close and dear to your heart, like you don't want to play with yourself or nothing, and then you take it and you turn it upside down and you take a big, fat, smelly, disgusting shit on it. Ew. You get Acclaim's practical sequel to this game, and that is WWF In Your House, There Goes the Neighborhood. Let's pop this fucking malaria missile in, and let's see what shakes loose. Let's pop this fucking piece of shit in. I'd rather have Ahmed Johnson Pearl River plunge my ass. Just look at the superstar selection you get here. You have Bret Hart, Ahmed Johnson, Vader, Goldust, The Ultimate Warrior, Owen Hart, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the British Bulldog, Shawn Michaels, and The Undertaker. Some of the top superstars of that era, of that time. But that's not saying much when you completely fuck around with everything that has happened in this game. The first thing I want to talk about in this game is the announcing's pretty good. You have Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig and Lawyer Up McMahon that are sitting there being the announcers to this game, which is great. But the fact of how the friggin' game plays, you have these WWF logos that bounce across the friggin' screen that you need to power up your superstar. What the fuck is that? That wasn't in any of the other games. Pulling off the moves, the controls are more or less the same as WrestleMania, the arcade game. But the game just moves 10 times slower, I feel like. And to pull off some of these moves, it's like Tekken Street Fighter bullshit. Go ahead and try to pull off a fucking Tombstone Pile Driver, a pedigree from Triple H. It is damn near impossible.
This is bullshit!
One thing I will say in the defense of WWF In Your House, There Goes the Neighborhood, is it very much do like the backgrounds of some of the professional wrestlers. Like, for example, they have the Shawn Michaels Heartbreak Hotel. Goldust has his own separate, arena that looks like something that Goldust would do, like a Hollywood type set. Undertaker has the graveyard kind of set, and so on and so forth. That's one of the more redeeming qualities of the actual game, I think. What do you guys?
I mean, that's a pretty good analogy of that. But what also partially kills this fucking game is since when did wrestling games have fatalities? Why does this game have fatalities? This game is fatal enough as it is. I've already caught type 2 diabetes just by playing it. This is worse than the plane ride from hell. This is worse than swinging your penis around and attacking your neighbors with it. And your co-workers. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm the nature boy, baby! You can be whatever the hell you want. Go fucking back to nature and go piss on a tree somewhere. Get the hell off my show. Woo! This is why I'm sick and tired of this fucking bullshit. Already it's fucking January and I feel like I'm bending myself over and sitting on a fucking pole and getting fucked. This type of shit really drives me up a fucking wall. But times in 2025 are getting better. We have a lot to look forward to this year. A lot. It is going to be a crazy, wild fucking ride. But if I can end on a note today, it's this. That I love you guys and I thank you for being a part of this wild ride and continuing to be a part of this wild ride. Not all heroes wear capes. But some of them wear ties.
There's a legendary viewing game. Game-O-Holic is his name. He's finally led his match today. Plumbers don't wear ties, they say. with bugs and glitches, stormy scenes like fever pitches, graphics make your eyes retreat. Game-O-Holic, can't find a seat. Hey, hey, Game-O-Holic, it's the worst game. Oh, what a trip. Laugh